Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we'll be doing a video related to the best defense with Octavia G80. I will also tell a little bit of how the defenses are built currently, like what is the current meta. I think it has been a long time without speaking about it. But before all of this, may you aware that there is a new feature released by Nexter where you may get 630 sub coins for or soul stones for tempus. There is a bug they release and they start to giving 630. I know some of guildmates has got like 1,200 or something like this, like 2 times 630 of tempus, which is crazy because tempus is not soul stones and they were for free. So they were giving like the whole from 1 to max out for free. There is a bug or something like this. They call a feature or they put some kind of excuse. It was a mistake, but no a surprise with the quality of development and they have had so far. So anyways, not important. All in case that you get it, knowing there is a bug and they are going to do it for free. Okay, so for defenses, okay? So for defenses, we need to understand that when you create a defense, you have 3 teams, right? And there are like 5 subset of heroes, like pair of heroes, that they are the core of all the defenses. Usually you play with them or a combination of them, okay? So to explain away, Dante Octavia is one subset. The other one is Tristan Oya. The other one is Kela Aiden, okay? The other one is Julius Lara. Doesn't require to be Julius Lara, okay? But is usually the combo ones, okay? And the last one is Jasmine Sebastian, okay? So these 5, you can combine them, okay? And this is what happens. So for example, imagine I'm going to build 3 lines defense teams, okay? And I like Jasmine with Sebastian. I will put maybe Lara because she has critical hits, and then I know that one of the problems of this team is if you go with Iris with Helios retaliate against critical hits. Iris does a lot of damage against particularly heroes that put Mars like Jasmine. Okay, and then you put Orion here, and the reason of Orion is because he gives very fast magic penetration. So it will give a lot of magic penetration to Iris, a lot of magic penetration to Helios. Then this team with Astaroth honestly will beat almost all the critical hits teams. Okay, so let's go back to this team, which is the one I was mentioned, to avoid or to get a little bit of defense against these anti-critical hit teams. You put Aiden. Aiden is very good to protect this team. So in this team, you can go with this and then play with Astaroth. Why Astaroth? Other people will play with Julius. I will say Astaroth because Astaroth gives you resurrection, which is very good for Jasmine in case she dies. So in this case, you have the defense of Astaroth in resurrection, and you have the defense of Aiden. The point of this team with the current meta is the one that use Morrigan, Tempus, Iris. Okay, the Morrigan, Tempus, Iris with Helios could still do a lot of damage against this team. But imagine I go with this team. This is my first decision, first row, critical his team. What is the problem? I have used Jasmine Sebastian, the core of the team, one of the peers, but I have taken Aiden. So Kayla Aiden cannot be used as a second or third team. Okay, so we need to find an alternative. So I will describe what is this alternative. Second issue is we have used Lara. Okay, so I cannot use Julius Lara anymore. I cannot use a progress team with Lara. It's not viable, okay? Because I'm using here. Things I need to consider. So let's go to the second team. I know I have used Aiden, right? But I have not used Kayla. So I go with Kayla and say, okay, one manner to increase the power of Kayla is with Fafnir. I don't have Aiden, I don't have Resurrection, but Fafnir will increase the physical damage and will protect Kayla. More with the new skin of armor penetration of Kayla, that now she has 20k. It does not that dependent on Tristan. But I have this. And then I can go with other peers that I have not used. Oh yeah, Tristan. Right? This could be the next combo. And then here I can put, I don't know, a tank. Let's go with Clever, for example, okay? Or with Corvus or with Julius. This could be my second team, right? Very good team. I have a critical hit team and I have this. What is the problem of this? Oya Tristan use, Jasmine Sebastian use Oya Tristan, and use Kela Aiden. So if you think about this, you really don't have that many remaining team. The only one you have, of course, is Dante Octavia. Okay, so okay, Dante Octavia, but with what else? You are using Jasmine, so maybe you go with a Corvus, maybe Corvus, and you go with a magic team. Maybe you want magic team, you can go with Amira, Cascade, for example. You can use this team, which is free, or you can go with Amira with Corvus, or you can go with uh, Faceless and Cascade or Faceless Amira. Okay, this is an option. Okay, for example, this team, and you can put Nebula here. So you can go with Dante Octavia magic heroes. Okay, this is an option. Another option is with the combo of Corvus Morgan with Cascade. Okay, for example, this one. It's another option. So you can go to magic heroes or pseudo physical damage heroes, but you cannot go with things like that use Jasmine or use Lara because you have used this in your other two teams. Okay, this will be a very good defense team. What you have seen, Astaroth or Julius with Aiden and Sebastian with Lara and Jasmine, and then we have a clever Oya Tristan, Kayla Aiden, sorry, Kayla Fafnir, and then as a third team, any Dante Octavia with Magic Heroes or with Cascade. Okay, this will be option one, okay, as a defense team. Option two is what, for example, I have currently in defense. I change always, so I don't mind to show, okay, which is a different approach. In this approach, Jasmine Sebastian go to Dante Octavia. And then I have put Oya. What is the problem of this is I lost the combo Oya Tristan and using 3 of the 5 good teams here, so I can use only 2 here. What is this 2? So I use Tristan with Kella Aiden, I put Tempus, again physical hero damage, and I use 1 Chava, because Chava is randomly, can stand, so to try to play with people playing with Corvus, okay? But this team is a little bit weaker than the one we saw before, right? In exchange, I think this Dante Octavia is much stronger than what we saw before. And then finally, I played with a progress team with Lara. Okay, this is another option. And this is how you build these teams. Try them, and the key here is check what are your defense teams that is able to beat this, and see, for example, to kill this team, I need Tempus above, but I need also Tempus in the second line, and then you are screwed because you need to decide where you are going to use Tempus, okay? This is how defense teams works. Then to the topic of the video, okay, I think, and I would like to show you why it was mentioned level 80, is I believe, in my opinion, any team level 80 can be beaten if you have the correct heroes. Okay, you have level 40 and you have a lot of heroes, everything can be beaten with level 40, in my opinion. Almost everything. And I will discuss what is this almost. The only problem is you need to test against a max out team. And for example, Hero Wars in web, they allow you to play against max out heroes, not in Hero Wars Mobile or Alliance. And this is a problem because I always need to ask someone in my guild that has max out heroes to be able to test. Because, for example, when I play versus Chava, Oya Tristan, Kella Aiden, and I put my team, which is around 630, 640, half a dirty Chava, I can beat it with multiple teams. But when I fight with, sorry, let me put the team that was mentioned. So if I play against this, for example, okay, let me with Chava. My Chava is dirty, so maybe the team is okay. I play with this. In my Chava was not dirty, was level 40. I play with one particular team. I go with maybe here Astrid, Masi, Orion, whatever, with Mojo and maybe Cascade, something like this. I'm able to beat this team. When I put a max out team here, level 80, so 750k in power. So you see this 630, so 750. The team I am using does not work. But if I start to check other possibilities, I can find a team level 14 glyphs that is able to beat it. However, I find particularly Dante Octavia teams with particular lineups level 80, I am not able to beat them with my level 40 heroes. It's impossible. I am not able. And maybe I'm missing something, and maybe there is an option, but I am not able. Okay, a 10-0 guarantee, and this is the key. Okay, so to do this, I spoke with a guildmate who is amazing, and I say, hey, can you put max out teams for these Dante Octavia lineups? And I will show you what is the problem. Okay, so these are the lines. This Sebastian, Dante, Jasmine, Dante with the first talisman that has critical hits, Namara than Sebastian does damage, Jasmine Oya is super strong. Okay, you can try to play with Lara. I think it's not as strong as Gia is. He has played with different talisman, but the concept is exactly the same. Okay, I think particularly this team protected by Oya in front is very strong. This team here with Jasmine in front line, which is the Cascade Lara or the Sebastian Lara with Jasmine as a first with the second talisman because it has more dodge. When Jasmine is level 80, it has around 270 of health, it has a lot of dodge, so it can really go very well with Octavia. But I feel I can kill this. I know I need to do a lot of damage in the front line, so I will go with an Anbari, Nebula, Heidi, Cascade, particular Cascade, and maybe Lara or maybe Dark Star, something like this to put too much pressure in a manner than I kill Jasmine before she ultimates, okay? Particularly with Anbari, because Anbari is a very hard counter to Jasmine, and this is the reason that I did my Anbari level 60. Okay, so here I don't find it difficult. The one with Corvus and then the Fire Siblings, this one here is not as difficult as looks like. The only thing is you need to have a different approach, which I believe it was using Axa, so Astaroth Cesa Aiden, or it was using Julius, Progress with Lara. I don't remember what was the counter of this, but it was a very weird counter of this or with nature, but I remember that there is a counter, max out G80, then you can kill it. So my G40, my G40s can kill this, and this. However, the version of Oya, this is what I was saying, and particularly this version here, independent of the talisman, I am not able to find a proper counter with level 80, okay? And to do the video a little bit shorter, I already ran a lot of tests, and we will see what happens here, okay? So a lot of tests, I mean a lot of tests. Okay, my idea is, I know this team, I need Tempus because I think it will reduce. Anbari is very good against Jasmine. Astaroth will allow me to resurrect. And then I play with Fafnir, then stands, and also increase the power of Lara. And Lara stands, okay? It was using 2 tanks, and I tested 4-6. Okay, we are going to see a video, and one of the funny things is you will see that or you kill everything or you die. Okay, this is what happened. We can see a video and see what happens here. This is using double tank. Okay, and you see this is a very high level team. Okay, I will say thank you to Lead, the son of Nestor, so because he put this team. Okay, this is the problem. As you see, Lara is going to die and Fafnir is not going to be able to save Lara. This is already telling you that you need something to protect Lara. The problem is this something is Astaroth has already died, so maybe playing with one tank is very dangerous. What I mean something is you have the double shield protection, which is the thing of using Fafnir with Aiden. It's the same thing that when people play Oya, Tristan, Kela, Aiden, Fafnir, very careful with Corvus, because Corvus maybe doesn't kill Kayla, because when Kayla jumps, has the protection of Fafnir and the protection of Aiden. So it can't make Kayla to survive, okay, despite you have Corvus Morrigan. Okay, anyways, you see, this is the problem. It did not work. So then my other option is, okay, I need Aiden. I need this combo of 2 shields, okay, but only one time, A2. It didn't work. And again, as you see, or you almost survive with all your heroes, or maybe one die, or you lost everything. Okay, this is the point of this team. It's not a reliable team attacking, it's a reliable team defending because it's difficult to find the counter. Then the other option here, okay, I remove Tempus and then put double tank, okay, 5-5. Okay, this was working a little bit better, so clearly Fafnir Aiden was a okay option. So then I went with this team. Astaroth, Tempus, Lara, Aiden, Fafnir. What is the problem? 2 problems. First is 9-1, okay? This team, you have a very strong, I don't know what it is, if it's a Stone Tempus, Lara, my Lara is level 70, okay? So my Lara here is level 70. It's not a level 40 Lara, it's a level 70 Lara. I think you can see here, Lara is 137, okay? This is max out level 70. Remember, Lara only has 3 skins under default. Okay, so this team, I know a high level of this team is able to do 10-0 against this team. A 660 is able to do this, but I see that Lara is level 80, I see Tempus is level 60, I think, and I think Astaroth is also like 65 or 70, and Aiden is a little bit higher. And this person got 10-0, 10-0, 10-0 against this team. So with high glyphs, you are able to beat this team, but you need to have high glyphs. With level 40, Despite you choose the heroes, I am not able to beat this team. It's very strong. Okay, I get 9-1. Another point of this team is I am using already Tempus. So there are some Tempus teams that to be able to beat them, I need to use Tempus. So now I don't have Tempus to kill enemy Tempus. Okay, so it's not ideal. But the good thing is I still have my Dante, Nebula, Iris, Octavia, which is a very strong magic team against magic teams like this one using Tempus. Okay, so there are options here. Anyways, my next team was okay. Let's remove Fafnir here and Tempus, and let's put Astrid with double tank. The reason being is Astrid gives you armor and also gives you Astrid. When Astrid ultimates, gives 32k of armor to the whole team, but it does not give this to Astrid. Astrid does not benefit from the weapon artifact. So Astrid will not have this plus 32k of armor, so Astrid will be, sorry, Lucas, the dog, no Astrid, Lucas. Okay, the dog, Lucas, will not have the armor, so most likely when Jasmine ultimates, will attack the hero with the lower armor, then usually that one is Lucas, okay? Careful with Aiden because Aiden doesn't have too much armor, and Astrid, if you have high Astrid, it has a lot of armor. So check that Aiden armor plus 32k is above Astrid, or if not, you will not do anything. And this is what happens here. My Astrid, I think, has more armor than Aiden. Well, we can check it. Okay, so if we go to Astrid, stats, has 30k. Okay, so no. Okay, already when Astrid ultimates, it gives 32k for the ultimate. Okay, and gives to the whole team, but not to Lucas. So Lucas will be the hero with the lower armor because Lucas cloned the stats of Astrid, which is 30k. Okay, so as simple as this. Okay, let me go again down. Okay, so this is the problem. It didn't work. So the next option is, okay, I'm going to go with 3 tanks and Fafnir as Lara, 5-5. Didn't work. Okay, you can see here. And again, the point of this is or everything survives or you lose. Probably, I think this is because my Lara is only 70. I think the problem is if you get a Lara level 80 and maybe you get your first tank, which is usually Astaroth, a little bit higher, maybe level 65, I will be able to beat this team. But again, you need glyphs, very high glyphs. Next version, Tempus with Astrid, another alternative, 5-5, not good. Then I try to go with Cascade in a manner then Oya pick up Cascade and not Tempus. 0-10, horrible, like horrible. We can see what happens here. And it was a surprise for me because my idea is if you check the health, Cascade, sorry, I forgot the name, has the lower health. So I assume Cascade was going to, and also Tempus was going to disabilitate Jasmine. But despite this, we lost both of them super easy. Okay, and then it's like completed game over. Okay, so you learn. Then the next one, it was, okay, let's go with Axa. So Astaroth Sesa, Aiden with Tempus and Ambari. Didn't work, 5-5. Let's go with Lara instead of double tank, 6-4, didn't work. So then I said, okay, let's go back to play with Julius. Maybe Julius with the seals can work, 4-6, didn't work. Okay, then I put a combination of everything. So Ambari, Astrid, Lara with Aiden, 5-5, no. Then I tried with my own Dante Octavia using Aurora because Aurora has very low armor, particularly mine, and I have not done the skin. So Jasmine will most likely attack Aurora. Nothing, 1-9, no good. Next one, same version with Lara and Astrid, instead of going with a magic Heidi with Nebula, 5-5, no good. Then I went with Dante Octavia using the combo. This is another combo, very strong against Jasmine. You can see let me see a battle where we won here. Okay, so the idea here is very simple. The hero with the lower armor is Martha. Martha has almost 600k of health. So the idea is Jasmine is going to kill almost Martha, but then Aiden is going to protect Martha with the shield. If this happens, Martha will ultimate. What I was not expecting at all, I said here is the shield right now protecting Martha. Martha ultimates, speed up the whole team, give armor to the whole team, and then is when you are able to beat. So this is the reason you were able to beat. What I was not expecting is that I was going to lose Dante that fast. Okay, which means that maybe an alternative that I will try now is Martha, Aiden, Lara with double tank, Astaroth and Ambari maybe, and maybe it works. We will test it and we will see. Okay, this is the idea. Oh, okay, I already tested here, 6-4, nothing. Okay, like Martha with Aiden, Lara, Tempus, and Astaroth. I would like to test later with double tank, only to see. It didn't work, as you can see. Then the next version was very similar, but playing with Fafnir to double seal Lara, 5-5, didn't work. Then another alternative, I already played this one, but with the combo Martha Aiden, with the double tank I was referring before, and Lara, I already did 4-6, didn't work. The next one was I am going to try to go with double magic damage to try to kill Sebastian as soon as possible with Maya and Heidi, and Tempus to give me some time. With Nebula, nothing, like you can see, nothing. I kill Sebastian, but it's enough. Why? Because to provide explanation here, like Jasmine doesn't have armor penetration, so you need to give Jasmine armor penetration to be able to do damage. However, with Sebastian, Jasmine, when she ultimates, she does 6 knife or 7 knife, I think it's 7 knife. Every time she does damage, because she does critical hits, more likely increase a lot of the critical hits, so most likely the same will be critical hits. Sebastian gives you ability to critical hit heroes to do pure damage, so you don't care about armor penetration. But on top of that, Octavia, when you dodge, it gives you armor penetration, right? So really, if Sebastian dies, you're still having the armor penetration that Octavia gives to Oya and gives to Jasmine. Also, Sebastian, at the beginning of the team, reduce the armor of the front hero, plus Jasmine gives you poison marks. So this is the reason that, for example, before we lost Dante.